Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today? This is Michael Zuber, author of One Rental at a Time, and this is your daily financial news for January 20th. What is today? Wednesday, January 20th. And first, sorry for being a little late. I just had to get something off my chest. I did a hot take about something that frankly frightens me, and that is, we are on the cusp of implementing potentially a proposal that will create the next housing boom and ultimate bust that will be just as horrific as last time. I'm not going to talk about it in the financial news. If you want to hear that, it was just done live. Hopefully it made sense. I tried to walk through my logic, so hopefully you can find it there. Next up, what we're going to talk about in the financial news are things that impact us in the real estate market, investing, cost of capital, all of those things. This is always done live, no editing. First and foremost, the thing we have to talk about today is after the inauguration, what is going to happen, at least as the reading, is one of the first day, I don't know what you call it, orders, executive orders, I guess, of the new administration is going to be a request for the CDC eviction moratorium to be extended. It is currently written to expire January 31st. I think you and I both knew that was a joke. It never was going to go into effect. At this point, they are looking to extend that to March 31st. This is the never-ending kind of whack-a-mole or date changes. I don't know how mom and pop landlords are getting through this. It has to be very, very frustrating for them. Next up, we got Morgan Stanley. Again, we are in earnings seasons already for Q4. We had a lot of the big banks report. Morgan Stanley usually is the last. And again, they beat top and bottom. They actually saw a 51% increase in profit, with a particularly strong showing in what they refer to as wealth management. Having read lots of reports, I think other banks would call it trading, but that's where they happen to put that in, right? Wealth management. Another report I thought was interesting about the Times is Proctor Gamble beat top and bottom, and they actually raised their guidance going forward, right? So this is the classic beat and raise that Wall Street loves. Procter & Gamble, if you don't know, is really cleaning products. So again, go figure. Kind of the perfect time, if you will. Next up, Netflix. Netflix is popping this morning, but let's understand why. Again, they beat on revenue, but they missed on earnings per share. What people seem to like is their subscriber growth, or what they call net subscriber growth, is once again growing spectacularly. If you remember their last report, I think it kind of missed spectacularly. I think last time they were actually not growing in North America or something. This is all from memory, so I may be mistaken. But the idea is they were expected to grow 6.5. They actually grew 8.5. So again, growing well. They got over 200 million paid subscription, so good for them. Their earnings miss was actually kind of a 20% miss. Would you call that a big miss? I would. They were expected to earn $1.39. They actually only came in at $1.19. So again, beat top line, missed bottom line. They are looking to return capital to investors, and they are looking at buybacks. Where's all the outrage on Wall Street? Remember March and April of last year where everybody was blaming buybacks for companies' weak balance sheets because they deployed their cash inappropriately? Where's all the outrage now? It is very frustrating to see that people don't kind of remember the past. I forget who the bank was. I think it was, one of the banks yesterday kind of did a $2 million buyback or something already. Now we have Netflix looking at a buyback. Anyways. A couple of things in their report that I thought was interesting is A, they no longer need to raise outside capital for daily operations. I guess that's seen as a good thing, but Netflix is huge. They were raising capital for daily operations. Oh my God. Wow. And, oh, by the way, they're planning to release one original movie a week in 2021. That's pretty cool. And we all need some cool stuff to watch. So good for them. Next up, it looks like Jack Ma is alive. Good. I'm glad to hear that. He was spotted during a charity event. And he was basically spotted for the first time after 3 months. So who knows what happened? Maybe he had house arrest. Maybe he was going, I don't know. He just wanted to be out of the sunlight for a while. But he is alive. The stories out there that he was no longer with us are just wrong and kind of a little mean-spirited, frankly. Just a sign that rates matter. We saw rates tick up just last week. We talked about that with our mortgage broker that we talked to on Wednesdays. Looks like refis were down 5%. But it's interesting, when rates rise, purchase volume goes up. And you can go back and look historically. As long as rates rise slowly, it actually pulls forward demand. So it is interesting to see. So again, refis were down, as you would expect, but purchases were up slightly. Refis were down 5%. Purchases were up 3%. Forgive me, I'm not sure if I said that. And then next up, shout out to Andrew Cuomo in New York. He is going to leapfrog California in a big way. Not a way that's probably smart, but hey, California may no longer be the most taxed state. Yes, it looks like Andrew Cuomo has proposed raising New York's tax on the rich from 8.8 to 10.8, or over 2%. It's going to take it to a high of 14.7%. Ouch. Now, this is, of course, because he has a budget shortfall that he created. He shut down New York, which shut down sales tax collection, which shut down and lowered transaction volume and all kinds of things. The deficit in New York is $15 billion. This kind of tax increase is estimated to raise $1.5 billion. But folks, this is just bad math. I don't know, maybe it's not bad math. It's fuzzy math. If you keep putting a target on a subset of your economy and keep telling them that we're coming after you, and oh, by the way, it's very regional specific, you get the hell out of Dodge. People in Tennessee, Florida, Texas, licking their chops. This is not how to do it. You need to get your economy going, not tell the few rich that are left to go and, hey, we're going to pick 2% more out of your pocket. The rich have the greatest flexibility, the greatest options, and frankly aren't tied in this environment to New York City, you idiot. Have you not seen work from home? Have you not seen Goldman Sachs and others look to open in Miami, in South Florida? You want to push, quote unquote, Wall Street hedge funds, family offices out of New York? Keep doing dumb shit like this. It's just like San Francisco implementing a 1% tax on successful software companies. They're going to be like, great, we're not going to be headquartered here, you idiot. There's nothing or very little magical about New York that these rich work from home, have options, second homes, can go out and do. So this hope for a $1.5 billion increase in tax revenue is going to significantly miss. And what this means for other New Yorkers, get ready to pay up, because you are a state, not the federal government, so you have to run a balanced budget. And if they can't get this $1.5 billion from the rich, it'll go next man up. And it will very quickly fall in the lap of the middle class who doesn't have options, who is already living paycheck to paycheck, and they need that 1 or 2%. This is a story of how to choke an economy, how to repel the people that pay the lion's share. I don't remember exactly, but we had a conversation in one of our daily financial news about the 1% in New York and in San Francisco, or actually it was the 1% in California. I don't know this exact, but we can all Google it together after this video. The 1%, I believe, in California, the 1% pay almost 40% of state income tax. 1% pays 40%. You tell me what's fair? Well, the 1% has options. They're going 3 hours east, a la Graham Stephan. He was in the 1%. Elon Musk, he's in the 1%. He's going to Texas. Just dumb. All right, everybody, that is the daily financial news. Again, if you want to know how the next housing bubble is going to be created and how it will pop, watch my hot take or warning video from this morning. It is Wednesday, so we should be speaking with Anna Kelly at 8, although sometimes the schedule changes last minute, and Mortgage Matt, the broker, at around, I think, 10 o'clock. So lots of fun stuff today. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.